Hello everyone, it's me, Clayton. I just finished watching Harley Quinn Season 4, Episode 5. So along with bringing Jim Gordon back to the proceedings, it seems that the members of the Bat family are being targeted by somebody. As Harley has to find out where Barbara Gordon went, and we have to find out what's going on with Ivy now that she's becoming a big star in the world of socially conscious evil. Getting a statue, getting mentees, and even getting Jim Gordon to work for her as a security guard. Kind of funny where he's ended up, right? So, along with the fact that Lex Luthor somehow isn't hating Ivy after what happened on the moon, he actually offers Ivy his PR team, which is a bunch of men named John. Apparently, they're an effective PR team as they manage to increase her popularity quite a bit, and manage to get her image to the point where she's able to have a statue of herself for the League of Doom. So they go from having one female CEO to having a statue of her. That's kind of insane when it comes to only a few episodes of this. But Poison Ivy is just that impressive in this series, so I can see how that would end up being the case. On top of that, we see Barbara's roommate for the first time, and we see Poison Ivy's mentees. There's a woman who's good with rocks. There's Volcana, this woman who you can use fire, and there's this one who apparently is either a femboy or a non-binary person who is also good with plants. I like the fact that they're introduced via a slow-mo shot, but that's just because Jim Gordon's pushing a slow-motion machine. That's a funny way to add to that trope. But, of course, the mentees need proper guidance when it comes to going for their evil plans, so I'm pretty sure their screw-up, which is done off-screen, is going to come into play later in the season. Poison Ivy may be looking good with her public image, but at the same time, a lot of her friends have said that she's changed because of this. But I can see that when it comes to people who go into a higher level of business, when it comes to getting a promotion, and they end up changing their priorities, which can lead to unintended consequences. But on top of that, we also have Harley taking on Captain Cold and a bunch of ice-themed supervillains, one of which being, I think, Icicle Jr. from Young Justice. And considering how Young Justice was screwed over time and time again throughout its run, I do appreciate a cameo like that. But, of course, Harley Quinn always has its fast-paced style of humor that manages to shine through even when the storyline takes over. And like I said, a lot of the reasons that these jokes work is not only that a lot of the jokes are chuckle-worthy at least, and uproariously funny at most. It's because every joke feels like it either leads into a follow-up joke that works with it, or it goes by so quickly that you don't even recognize it until the next joke comes in. It doesn't linger on unfunny jokes, and it doesn't preach to you as much as you'd think it would. It happens to satirize a lot of things about modern culture, while it also happens to stay true to a lot of these characters, while also still fitting in Harley and Ivy's romance that still feels rather wholesome. Like the wholesome thing that manages to tie the whole series together. But now that we're 5 episodes in, what's going to happen with the Bat family, especially given what happened to Nightwing at the end? See you next time.